everybody, my name is Codline3639. Welcome back to another video. Today, in this one, it's going to be another video on why it got banned. And in today's episode, we're going to be covering why Thunder Dragon Colossus is currently banned. So in this episode, we're going to be covering the effect of Thunder Dragon Colossus, the history behind all the Thunder Dragon archetype, the combos with the Thunder Dragons, why it got banned, and if it can come off the ban list in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So let's cover the effect of Thunder Dragon Colossus. And Thunder Dragon Colossus is a level 8 fusion monster that's a Dark Thunder monster that has 2600 attack, 2400 defense, and its effect reads: one Thunder Dragon plus one other Thunder monster must either be fusion summoned or special summoned during the turn a Thunder monster effect was activated in the hand by attributing one Thunder effect non-fusion monster, in which case you do not need polymerization. Cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them, and if this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish one Thunder monster from your graveyard instead. So very powerful effect, a draw and lockbird effect in there, and it has also some self-protection in the card as well. So yeah, that is the effect of Thunder Dragon Colossus. So before we get into the history of Thunder Dragons, we must cover the combos for it. So this is the deck I'm going to be using today. This is when it was first released with nothing, being limited or anything like that. So we're basically playing 3 of all the regular Thunder Dragon monsters except for Thunder Dragon Duo. And then we're playing the 3 gold sarcophagus. It was at 3 at the time. Eventually this would not be the case, but it was at 3 at the time. Only 2 Thunder Dragon fusion, essentially can just be searched through the deck and stuff like that. 2 called by, I think it was at 3 at the time, but the player I got it from opted to play 2. But yeah, 2 Allure of Darkness is a tech card in here as well, as like all the Thunder Dragons like to be banished and stuff like that. So if you actually end up banishing a Thunder Dragon Dark monster, it gets its effect on that banish as well. Extra deck is the important thing here, the 3 Thunder Dragon Colossus with the Thunder Dragon Titan and stuff like that. Instant Fusion is at 2 in the deck right now, so we're playing a Kamarari Attack as well. And then we're playing like Summon Sorceress and stuff like that because they were still all legal at the time. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the combos. So this is a typical hand you might see in the Thunder Dragon deck you will open and stuff like that. So we're assuming we're going first and that we're versing against no negations because we are versing against no opponent. This is just to show you what the deck was able to do at full power here. So we'll go ahead and normal summon our Batteryman Solar, declare the effect to send one Thunder monster from deck to grave, which will end up sending a Thunder Dragon Roar here. No effect of Roar here, and then we'll go ahead and discard Hawk's effect to special summon one Thunder Dragon from our banished or graveyard. We'll summon that Thunder Dragon Roar here, and then we're going to trigger the effect of Solar when another Thunder monster is normal or special. We can special summon one token here. And then we'll go ahead and go into a Link 2 here. Go into a Summon Sorceress. We are playing by Link 4, or Master Rule 4 rules, so every extra deck monster must go into the extra monster zone here. And then we'll go Thunder Dragon Roar's effect here. If it's sent from the field to graveyard, spell summon one Thunder Dragon monster from your deck in defense position. We'll go ahead and summon a Thunder Dragon Dark here. And then this is where the stupidityness of Thunder Dragon Colossus here will show. We will tribute off the the Batteryman Solar, my bad, and to summon the Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yeah, it's any Thunder monster. It doesn't need to be a Thunder Dragon monster, just any Thunder monster. That's pretty ridiculous here. So we'll summon the Colossus because we did activate what is it called? Thunder Dragon Hawk effect from hand. So his effect is now live to special summon himself from the extra deck. So there's that, and then we'll go into a Link 3 here with Summon Sorceress and a Thunder Dragon Dark. Go into a, where is it? Summon Sorceress here. Then we'll go ahead and do Thunder Dragon Dark's effect here. If it's sent from the field to graveyard, add one Thunder Dragon card from deck to hand. We would usually add Thunder Dragon Fusion, but we ended up drawing one of them here, so we'll just end up adding the regular Thunder Dragon monster here. Here in just a deck thin, we'll go Thunder Dragon's effect, discarding himself to add up to 2 other Thunder Dragons. We'll just add, the other Thunder Dragon here, and then we'll declare that effect, sending himself here. And You know what? We'll go ahead and add which one? We'll go ahead and add Duo here. Because it is a Thunder Dragon monster, so we can allow it to do that. We'll go ahead and then activate Thunder Dragon Fusion here. We'll go ahead and shuffle back, I don't know, we'll shuffle back the 2 Thunder Dragons here, and we'll shuffle back Hawk here. So we shuffle back 3 Thunder Dragon monsters here to go into Thunder Dragon Titan here, which is very, very stupid there. So we got a good board here. Then we'll declare effect of Summon Sorcerer since it is pointing to a Thunder monster. We'll declare the effect, summon another Thunder monster here. We'll actually end up summoning a Dragon Matrix here. And then here's another stupidity about Thunder Dragon Colossus. It is not once returned. We'll tribute off the Dragon Matrix here. To go into a Colossus once again, and then Dragon Matrix effect takes place here to just add another one of himself. And then we'll go ahead and do light, because it's just one light, one dark. Let's see, light and yeah, we'll just stick with that board for now. So yeah, this is kind of an end board you'll see here. Now, why was this board pretty ridiculous? So you basically had a draw and lockbird effect on the field at all times with Thunder Dragon Colossus beating on field. And then 2, if Thunder Dragon monster would end up activating an effect, you get to pop with Thunder Dragon Titan, because Thunder Dragon Titan's effect is when a Thunder monster activates its effect in hand, even during the damage step, destroy 1 card on the field, and this card would be destroyed by card effect. You can banish 2 cards from your graveyard instead. So basically, you can activate Thunder Dragon Matrix effect in hand. Quick effect, discard this card to target 1 Thunder monster you control against 500 attack. And if you do, then you can trigger Titan's effect to pop 1. And then Thunder Dragon Colossus, if you try to destroy any of them by card effects or by battle, you can just end up banishing Thunder Dragons from your graveyard, and then to protect themselves, and then get those effects off from those graveyards, because all the Thunder Dragons basically have banish effects, so when they get banished, they have effects to go alongside it. So yeah, it was a pretty tough board to deal with. It was kind of more of a control deck, but, you know, it was very good at the time, especially with the Droll and Lockbird effect. So yeah, without further ado, though, let's cover why this card got banned. So before we cover why it got banned, we must cover the history of Thunder Dragon Colossus. So the history here, it starts on October 19th, 2018, when Soul Fusion was released. Soul Fusion containing all the new Thunder Dragon support in that thing. So everything was at full power, like I showed you in the combos there. Everything was at full power. In January 2018, or January 28th, 2019, my bad, Gold Sarcophagus was limited to 1 thanks to the Thunder Dragons. Now, you didn't get to see it in action because I didn't draw Gold Sarcophagus, but it being at 3, being able just to banish a Thunder Dragon straight a fucking way and then trigger the effect of that Thunder Dragon monster was ridiculous. So it was limited at the time. And then there's one thing I am missing here. I think in between, I think it might have been April's 2019 ban list, Summon Sorceress did get banned as well, but that's not because of Thunder Dragons, it was because of, like, every deck was basically using it at the time. So Summon Sorceress does get banned in April, I think. But then we go all the way to January of 2020, you know, Thunder Dragons avoiding the ban list, where Thunder Dragon Colossus was finally banned on the ban list there. So yeah, now that we covered the history, now let's get into why Thunder Dragon Colossus was banned. So why did Thunder Dragon Colossus get banned? Well, I can identify 3 reasons why. The first one, and probably the most important one, is it has a Droll and Lockbird type of effect. Droll and Lockbird is a very powerful hand trap even in today's current meta, and just having that on a fusion monster is pretty ridiculous, and considering how easy Thunder Dragon Colossus was to get out in the deck, yeah, that was very ridiculous to have. 2, it had a built-in protection effect, so if you try to destroy by battle or card effects, you can just end up banishing a Thunder Dragon monster from your graveyard. And then 3, thanks to that built-in card effect, or built-in protection, it would trigger other card effects, because all the other Thunder Dragons would then trigger once they get banished, and basically gaining you advantage during your opponent's turn was pretty ridiculous. So Colossus, without a doubt, was a stupid card. Yeah, so those are the 3 reasons why I've identified why it got banned. I think the main reason why was because it had a dual unlockbird effect, but 2, it had the built-in protection effect, and then that built-in protection effect would trigger other card effects, and then just basically of how easy it was to pull out Thunder Dragon Colossus is also a reason why it got banned as well. So yeah, that's why it got banned. Let's cover why, if it can be unbanned. So, can Thunder Dragon Colossus be unbanned? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. There's half the community. It seems like half the people want Thunder Dragon Colossus to come off the ban list. The other half of people want Thunder Dragon Colossus just to stay on the ban list forever, kind of thing. I don't know. For me personally, I think I'm leaning more towards the side where I want it to stay banned, but I can also see the arguments on why people want it off the ban list, because Thunder Dragon is a control deck compared to all the decks we see in today's meta. Colossus might not be enough, and thanks things like Dark Ruler No More, Forbidden Droplet, and stuff like that being in the meta as well, that would stop Thunder Dragon Colossus as well. And then there's cards like Zeus, where it ends up sending all the cards from their field to graveyard instead of destroying them. Same thing with Eldritch, it targets and sends, does not destroy, so it get around Colossus' built-in protection effect, because it needs to be destroyed for that protection effect to happen. So if it gets sent to graveyard, it would not happen. So things like Zeus and Eldritch would be able to get over Colossus as well. So there's that argument. And there's still that argument, it has the draw and lockbird effect. It's super consistent to pull out within its own archetype. So, it should probably stay on the ban list. For me, personally, yes, I'm still leaning towards that argument. But yes, I can see the arguments on why it could be unbanned and stuff like that. Or maybe not even just like back to 3 kind of thing. Just coming back to a 1 on limited to 1 kind of state. Yeah, I can see that argument as well. It doesn't need to be at 3. Maybe limited to 1 might do enough. But you also have to remember Thunder Dragon Colossus was played during the time during Master Rule 4. I think at now we're in Master Rule 5, I think this card would become even better, because now you don't even need Link monsters in your Thunder Dragon deck, because again, why would you? The only reason why they really played it because it was Master Rule 4 kind of thing, but now you got Master Rule 5, where you just summon everything onto your main monster zone except for Link monsters, of course. So yeah, so this is very interesting. I lean towards the side it should still stay banned, but I can also see the argument on why it can come off to ban list on a limited capacity. So yeah, so that was the entire video. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel. I do upload every single day except for Saturday and Sunday. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.